Hey friends, welcome back to the Destination Baby and Kids YouTube channel. This is Gina. I am really excited to be here with you today to go over a little bit of chatter about play yards and bassinets. So why I wanted to do this video is I wanted to show off the Nuna Sena, which is a play yard. It's actually called the Sena Aire now, and it's a product I sell all the time, but I just didn't have a video of it, so I wanted to make sure to make one. And in this same video, I thought it would be useful to talk about why an experienced salesperson will be more inclined to sell you a play yard versus a freestanding bassinet. So let's get into it. Now, this isn't a right or wrong scenario. There's no right solution to anything. There's just different types of solutions that work for customers. And so we want to make sure that we talk through a lot of the different reality usage scenarios for products so that you feel empowered when you go shopping, that you understand what you're buying and maybe longevity and how things are gonna work for you in your house. Okay, so let's get right into it. So the two products that we're gonna sort of be talking about is the Nuna Sena Aire Playard from Nuna, which is awesome. And then I'm gonna compare and contrast it to this UppaBaby bassinet. So this bassinet is for the UppaBaby V2 Vista. It is included in the purchase price. You can also buy it separately. Bassinet just means portable, can sleep overnight, an option for a sleep solution for co-sleeping. So co-sleeping is the idea that we want the baby in a shared sleep space with us, but in an entirely separated sleep space. So not sleeping necessarily in the same bed, but sleeping next to the bed in something that's close. So if baby is crying or needs to feed in the nighttime, we have that opportunity to easily get to them and do that. So this guy with the stand is sold separately. It's going to be $350 or $360. So that's just going to be for the bassinet plus the stand to go next to the bed. Now, I don't have a problem with freestanding bassinets. My biggest issue with that type of product is that it's incredibly short-lived. And so people say, oh, what do you mean? I mean that babies can really only be in bassinets until they're pushing up on their hands and knees or hit the weight restriction. So for most children developmentally, pushing up on their hands and knees and rolling and doing that sort of activity is going to happen anywhere between 3 and 5 months. So I've noticed a rash recently of, and this isn't even super recent, this has been in the last few years. I get parents that come in that are super fixated on bassinet sleeping and what bassinet are we gonna do and this, that, and the other for the bassinet. And I get it, it's a big deal, but it's also like they're in it for 3 to 5 months. So let's talk about how we can get a solution maybe that's workable, that has a longer duration of use than just that super short 3 to 5 months. So you say, well, I don't get what you mean by that. What I mean by that is after 3 to 5 months, once baby is no longer in here, now we have this huge product sitting around in the home that isn't really worthwhile. Yes, I can collapse the bassinet to sort of go flat or go into a closet. The same story with the stand. The stand is foldable, so I can fold it up and put it into a closet. So it is foldable, storable. But the point of this story is that unless you buy the hampers, inserts for the stand, these pieces sort of die at that 3 to 5 month mark. And they're not cheap. You spent $360 or $350 on that. So what I want to do is show you a $350 product. So this is the Nuna Sena Aire, which is a play yard that has a bassinet built into it. And a lot of customers maybe see this stuff online and they really don't understand what's going on. And that's super clear to me when I start to walk them through it, because they're like, I know what a play yard is. But then when you start talking them through all the cool things that it can do, it's very clear that they don't, in fact, know what a play yard is. And that's fine. That's not their job. That's my job to explain it to them. So as you can see, I'm unboxing this as we go. There's nothing difficult really about this situation here. Unboxing it. Mine is gray. It comes with a changer included in the cost. We're going to go into that. But for $350, which is the same price as the bassinet from UppaBaby with the stand, you're going to get a play yard with a mattress that's breathable, that fits around the Playard. The whole thing goes into its own travel bag, which is included in the purchase price, and it will also include an organic sheet. So there isn't anything additional that I'm going to have to buy directly out of the box. I almost never do unboxing videos just because I think they're horrible. But in this case, I did want to do an unboxing video because this is a very, very complete product. It comes with everything right out of the bat. So when I say this mattress is breathable, I'm not kidding. If you look on the back side of the mattress, the coolest part is that you can see the internal pieces. Now, if we unzip the mattress, if you notice up here, it's going to read 1, 2, 3, 4. If I have a baby that wets on this mattress and I need to wash it, I'm going to be able to do that. But I'm also going to be able to remove the interior pieces and clean them with, let's say, like a Clorox wipe. And then these are also numbered. We're just gonna let that ring because it's not even open yet. So this one reads number 4. And if I look on my product, which I probably am not gonna be able to show without taking it completely apart. Oh no, I can. There's a little tag that reads 4. So if we ever want to clean this, we're always going to know how it's going to go back together in order to stay clean, which is awesome. So fully breathable, washable, and the mattress, the sheeting fits directly onto it. So that organic sheeting, 1 organic sheet is included in the purchase price. Now, I'm going to open up the actual Playard. And if you ever saw Back to the Future, Marty's Uncle Joey is in a little Playard, and they call him a jailbird because it's like a little baby jail. But the thing about it that's so awesome is that it's going to have a purpose initially as bassinet, but then moving beyond, it's going to be a Playard, or better put, maybe a little baby jail. So I'm going to press down on the center of the product, and now the whole thing is open. What I really appreciate about this guy is that out of the box, the bassinet foundation is already included and set up, ready to go. So I'm not assembling the bassinet foundation onto here, it's already on the product. Additionally, I can leave that foundation on there to fold it. So I'm gonna fold it up right now for everyone to see. Pull up the foundation, pull up the centerpiece, the whole thing folds up. Now, if you're from an older generation, like myself, and you've ever done a garbage Playard, like Greco, you have to pinch certain things in a certain order, press down and up, hold your breath, turn around, do the hokey pokey, and pray that the thing opens and closes perfectly, because if you don't get it right, you're gonna have to start over from the beginning. I'm obsessed with this Playard because you're able to open and close it even if you are a grandparent, even if you have poor hand strength. It's still able to be open and closed. And it's really lightweight. It is gonna be 22 pounds. I'm gonna put the mattress in it now. So the mattress itself goes directly onto the bassinet foundation. Now, typically I would put the sheeting on it, but I know my viewers are bright enough to understand how a sheet looks on a mattress. So we're not gonna do that for this video. But as you can see, the mattress is fully in there. And with the sheeting on it, you just set the baby in there. Now this would go directly next to your bed in the same way that this bassinet would go directly next to your bed. This bassinet and this bassinet, this one looks like it's sitting higher. If we measure to where the bottom of the mattresses come up, this guy's only about maybe like an inch or 2 higher than this one. My point being is you're never probably gonna find a product that sits perfectly eye level even with your bed. That's fine. You may have to reach up or down slightly. And if you have a C-section, I'm gonna argue that all of these co-sleeping scenarios, even if you have halo bassinet, there is still going to be core physical turning and movement involved with getting your baby up to feed them. So while there's other bassinet products that'll claim so much easier for C-section, I don't know if I necessarily believe that. My sister had 3 C-sections, and any different type of bassinet product always presented different types of challenges. So again, at $350, we're at a bassinet with the Nuna Sena Aire. $350, $360, we're at a bassinet with UppaBaby with a separate bassinet. Okay, so now we're using bassinet. Baby is able to roll, push up on their hands and knees. Weight limit on bassinet for Sena Aire, I think, is 15 pounds. Weight limit on the UppaBaby one, I think, is 20. You can double check that if you want to. But at that point, we would discontinue the use of these products. And you're like, what do you mean? Well, this bassinet, as I told you, goes away. So this part would go away. Best case scenario, you have this hamper inserts and you shove them in there and you use it as a hamper. If you don't, you're just going to fold it up and put it away in a closet. And that was $360 gone. See ya, no good, no longer. Now, if you had purchased this is where the savings and the benefit comes in. Now, mattress is removable, right? Because this kid is no longer doing bassinet. They're a big, heavy, rolling, pushing up on their hands and knees, actualized 6-month-old. So at this point, now I'm going to unzip the bassinet foundation. And is this a little tedious? Yeah, it is. But this isn't something that you're doing daily. This is something that you would do once when you remove it, and then maybe once again when you put it away to store it for your next child so that everything's set and ready to go and perfect, and you don't want to, jump out of a moving vehicle when your next baby is coming because you have to put everything back together because you didn't do it before. So now we're in Playard mode, baby jail mode. Sounds terrible, but it's true. There's going to be situations where it makes sense to go ahead and now have this be a separate space, a contained space for a 6-month-old all the way through to ages, approximately 3 or 4, depending on the weight and height. I think they say 35 or 36 inches tall, and I think 30 or 35 pounds for what it'll hold. Now, this is great. If you're gonna go to someone else's house, you're gonna go on vacation, you're going to a hotel and you can't count on what sleep solution they have for your kid. Remember, when we fold this up, the mattress fits around the exterior. The sheet is included. That mattress actually Velcros around the exterior to really nicely hold it all together. And then for going into a car or traveling on an airplane, the bag is included in the purchase price. So, people are like, well, okay, so really summarize this for me since I haven't been paying attention. Okay, the other one dies at 5 months. This product for the same price provides the same functionality as a bedside bassinet, and then you would also get the added advantage of being able to use it as a sleep solution, hangout solution, secondary place for child, up through several more years. So if you want to talk about a cost-effective, awesome gift, awesome product, number one thing I could think of to give a new parent, I cannot stress strongly enough, getting them a good Playard is a really, really critical and vital thing. Now, there are other portable Playards. This one for me is one of my all-time favorites because the look is absolutely beautiful. You saw the interior with the washable mattress and all of that stuff. It's incredibly sturdy. I also prefer Playards where the mattress doesn't sit directly on the floor. So the middle piece of that is going to provide a floor or a bottom so that your child is actually raised up off the floor. That generally keeps them warmer and cooler, and feels like cleaner to me in some ways. So a lot of the other travel Playards that don't offer a bassinet option or that are less expensive won't have the sitting up off the floor. They will sit directly on the floor. So that's going to be one of the major differences. Now, just to keep in mind, the dimensions of that guy, I wrote them down for you, folded 11 by 13 by 31.5. And then our open dimensions, like when it's open up, what you're looking at is 41.3 long, 30 inches wide, and 29 inches high. So remember, when we pull that center piece and fold it up, it gets a little higher because I was like, what? It's shorter when it's open, but that does make sense. So hopefully And again, weighs 22 or 23 pounds, depending on all the bells and whistles you put in with it. But like I said, a very complete product at $350. As I pointed out, this one came with a changer. I will have that together for my next video where I compare this to the UppaBaby Remy, which is another awesome Playard, similar price point, way more functional than just bassinet. So again, if we're talking about products that have a little bit more longevity, stronger value for dollar, and can really go the distance with you on your parenting journey, I think the Nuna Sena is one of the best, if not the best Playard on the market currently. So if you have questions or you have comments, please feel free to leave them below. Please, if it makes sense to share this with a friend or a family, go ahead and share it. I'm sure they would love to see it and learn. Additionally, you can like or subscribe, and then you get more information, and when new videos come up, you'll be the first to know. I'm trying to think of anything else. Oh, if you want to buy one of these, head over to my website, destinationbabykids.com. You can buy it directly from us, or if you have follow-up questions, you can hit us up in our chat or our email. Happy to answer them for you. Thank you so much for watching. Please feel free to enjoy the other videos, and we'll see you in the next one. All right, bye.